morning. In the field of communication, there has been a continuous debate about the powerful effects of the media on the public. This power is not restricted to the influence of the media on the audiences, but also involves the role of the media in shaping audience perspectives. Our perspectives shape the way we perceive the world. Media help us to develop our perspectives towards the social, cultural, political, or economic structures and realities of society. This year's Medios would be a confluence of various views of professionals from the media industry, and the event provides an opportunity to students from various colleges to showcase their talents and bring out their perspectives through their artistic expressions. With that brief about this year's theme, What's Your Perspective? I deem it a proud privilege to welcome you all to the inaugural function of Visual Communication Association Medios 2012.
Medios 2011 theme Behind the Lens started off on a high note with the inauguration by A. Sargunam, the acclaimed film director of Kalavani and Vagai Sudava. The event Prop Art, a set designing event, was held. R.J. Makapa Anand was a judge for the second event ADZAP titled Sell Me Hell, and the event brought out stunning performances. The last event of the day was Mass Guitar. Day 2 of Medios 2011 kick-started with Media Quiz. Then a product packaging event was conducted. Photography and short film was conducted off-stage on first and second day of Medios. The highlight of Day 2 was Synergy, an interactive session by film director Miskin. Well-known cine and photographer Mr. Venkatram graced the valedictory function and gave away the prizes to all the winners. Medios 2011, the Visual Communication Journal was released. Overall trophy was bagged by SRM College of Arts and Science. Following them as runners-up was Loyola College. Clicks in Colors 2012. A photography and art exhibition was conducted by the students in Lalit Kala Academy from 31st January 2012 to 2nd February 2012. Around 35 photographs and 20 artworks were a part of this exhibit. It was inaugurated by K.L. Raja Ponsing, the founder director of Ambitions for Photography Academy. It was a highly successful event with over 500 visitors. Medios 2012. The preparation for Medios 2012 kick-started around 3 months back. The chief guest for the inauguration function is Mrs. Lakshmi Ramakrishnan, the acclaimed actor and director of Film Aropanam. Day 1 consists of events such as news report, short film, photography, face painting, logo designing, and film appreciation. The resource person for the day is Mrs. Shubha Venkat, Chief Operating Officer, Radha Media Works Private Limited. The second day kick-starts with events like dubbing, ADZAP, photo story, collage, script writing, and tattoo designing. The pizza team has consented to participate in an interactive session with the students. The highlight of Medios 2012 is the chief guest for the valedictory section, Mr. Gautam Vasudev Menon, the famous director and producer. Thank you.
Privilege to be giving the journal report of the third edition of the magazine of the Department of Visual Communication entitled Medios. On behalf of my co-editor, Srinidhi Guruswamy, I would like to share the experience of editing, compiling and designing the entire magazine, a feat that is now a printed assimilation of 44 pages, several articles, photographs and artworks contributed by the students of the Department of Visual Communication, Ethiraj College for Women. The compiling of the magazine began around the middle of October 2012, at which point there were barely 4 or 5 finalized articles. Then, slowly, contributions started trickling into our mailboxes and found their own niches into the pages of the magazine. Photographs and collages began colorfully decorating the rest of the pages, and some even wound their way into sharing spaces with the sponsors' advertisements. Photo stories complemented the entire set of other submissions by telling visual tales. Even the digital artworks of the students bagged a page of their own. Our biggest, most difficult and most important job as editors lay with the layout of the magazine. As visual communication students, especially who had designed for the college in previous occasions, we knew much was expected out of us to bring out a magazine like never seen before. Fortunately, our problems were resolved when one of the design team heads, Shruti Prabhakar, offered to prepare hand-drawn templates for each article and incorporate them into the digital counterparts for us to work with.
You people have all the life ahead of you. So, it definitely, you should see a role model like this and probably not waste your time and quickly hop onto the train and achieve success. On the creators front, the only thing is my observation was that there have been fantastic creators, women creators in movies, but something tells me, I don't know why, but they do have a small stint and then they vanish. This is something which is an observation on, not for this, but then I think that's an observation that I have, and possibly you don't do that. You continue and be successful. In fact, the other thing is, if you look at it, when women get into a problem, and I do not know today if people had read the Times of India, there were a couple of news items. One was about a girl, there was an acid throw at a girl. And when I read that article, what made me read it a little more was, when it was thrown at her, she's lost both her eyes. She was having the guts to spit the acid onto that guy's face.
Trustee Mr. Muralidharan, Vice Principals, Head of the Department Mrs. Purni, and my dear students. I feel extremely happy to release your journal, and I thank the department for giving me this wonderful opportunity. And it's very, very colorful. And I just quickly went through the pages. I just have to go through and then I'll give my comments with the head of the department. I understand from Ms. Purni that she's giving you a lot of opportunities and lot of new subjects being introduced, and you have internship program at the end of the first year with an ad agency, the second year with the photo studio, the radio station, and third year you have a choice, whatever subjects which you are interested in, to do an internship for 2 months. With all this training, I think you will be able to have a very successful career in front of you. I fully endorse what our chief guest told today. Please remember our culture and tradition, and our founder Shri Ethiraj, when he founded this college, the vision which he had was to empower women with the right values. So we also keep stressing every other festival or every event which we have in the college, that we want you to be good human beings first. That is very, very important. With that, we invite so many people here who are real role models for you. Ms. Lakshmi very rightly pointed out today that the 8 months she sacrificed and she spent in bringing out a movie, and she went into a very conservative family which did not even allow women to go out, all the windows being closed and all that. Now she has become a successful director. As our financial trustee said, it is only in your hands to tell that you are taking a right step and you are very convinced about what move you want to take. First, you must develop the maturity to understand which is right and which is wrong. Then you must all go in the right direction. And I also wish that you also get right husbands who will be very supportive in your career. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you once again.